Hello everyone, this is Varsha and you're watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. So once again, we are here with you all to discuss the success story of one more achiever of ours, and this time we have with us Mr. Vivek. So, Mr. Vivek is an international expert in software performance testing. He has won many international awards like Stevie Globee Indian Achievers Award for his contribution in the field of IT. He works as an executive performance architect for a major healthcare provider in the USA, and he is the founder and president of AAITP organization. He is also an independent researcher, book author, international awards judge, mentor, content creator, Udemy instructor, influencer, and the list goes on. But before we actually start the conversation with him, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hello, sir. First of all, a very warm welcome to you and thank you so much for joining us today. Before we actually start the conversation, sir, I'm very keen to know that how did you actually land up to the idea of choosing this particular profession for yourself?
I was always driven towards technology, right from the age when I was studying. I have completed my bachelor's in IT, so I was always driven more towards tech engineering, and eventually I ended up working in the companies, one of the global giants where it's all about tech. And my profession specifically happened to be on the quality engineering side. It was always fascinating to see how the product is built, how it is engineered, and how to ensure, because the last stage of any product before reaching the customer is quality assurance. That too, in quality assurance, performance pretty much comes in at the last. So we are pretty much the last line of defense. Yeah, I mean, it's been very challenging, and I always been wanted to work on something related to engineering, and it happens to be specifically this profession, and more on the software performance testing, which happened to be my calling. And so far, I've been having a great time working on this, exploring this, and also making some new research on this area. So it's been wonderful.
Right, sir. So, nothing comes that easy to us, and I'm pretty sure that you must have also, had certain sort of challenges in your professional role. So, if you can please talk about those challenges and also the overcomings for the same.
So my professional career challenges are part of the job, right from every day when you log in or when you're trying to solve a problem in engineering. Every challenge is new, and these days we have seen that technology changes a lot from day to day. There is a lot of challenges, but if I have to group them in my career, one was to adapt to the rapid changes which happens in the tech, and also few years into my working journey, I happened to move to US and start working here. The work culture is different. The expectation is different to adjust to the overall um, technology and the IT sectors here and start contributing is one challenge I could always feel. And like I said, every day while we work on any application poses a new challenge. More so adapting to these challenge has been a real fun and also been a real challenge in itself. So in the career, I think it's more of everyday challenge we're facing.
Right, sir. So, personally, I would like to ask you that how did you actually rise up to the top of your field?
Performance testing and engineering field is actually one of the toughest zones to be in the software development, because um, here you have to be really knowledgeable in terms of the entire infrastructure, and also how the development has happened, how the application is built. So it's pretty much way too much for moving paths in any application. So in this field as such, to rise to top of this field, first I have a total of 16 years of experience. I have spent enough time doing the groundwork, understanding how things work, how applications work from the back end infrastructure perspective, network perspective, development wise, how it is done. So just to understand all these nuances, and from there to start giving the value back, identifying performance issues, and coming up with performance solutions and implementing it, and seeing the small success, the team success in that, sort of pushed me a little bit more towards finding newer ways to do stuff. And once we have this AI, ML models coming in, cloud coming in, so this has given us more wings and more ideas to try it out. So in our exact field, like every day things are changing, technology is booming, more challenges are coming, so that's why it's giving us more opportunity to explore and contribute back as well. So to raise to the top of my field, I started venturing more into doing the research, publishing some papers, collaborating with other like-minded people who are experts in the field, and start brainstorming, ideating. So slowly, also working on the patent and authoring a book. So these things has helped me. Also, another aspect is networking and also mentoring the upcoming engineers. Once we start mentoring the upcoming engineers, we have a lot to contribute and also a lot to learn from ourselves. So collectively, all of this has helped me to raise to top of my field, and I'm really glad to be here.
Lovely to know, sir. So now, talking about the future, everyone do plans for their future. So what further plans are you having for yourself in the coming years? So if you can please share a bit of those plans with us as well.
At this point, I just want to continue what I'm doing. I really like what I do, and find newer ways to contribute. I have newly found love towards mentoring others, bringing the new professionals also up to the speed. That is something I would like to explore more. I have founded and I'm a president of AITP, which is an American Association of IT Professionals, where we have amassed almost 3,000 members. It's a platform to collaborate. It's a platform to um, for all the brighter minds to come together and work towards the betterment of technology. So these are the some immediate thing I have in my future planned out. But as it goes, I definitely have a larger vision of having creating an own company, and also having some product built out, and somewhere contribute more towards tech, and also encourage the upcoming engineers to be a part of it. So that's my long term goal.
Great to know, sir, and I wish you all the success for all these plans of yours. And now, I would want to, know from you that according to you, what technology advancement will happen next in software performance engineering?
Software performance testing has been a really challenging world of late. So, as technology changes, the development mode changes, and automatically everything falls under quality assurance. So, we have to adapt to it. So, we have had a lot of enhancement in the last few years itself. We have seen a tremendous growth when it comes to blockchain, when it comes to virtual assistants, augmented reality, AI, ML. So these are all the areas which are going to boom little further. And I think with the introduction of 5G and 6G, we are going to have a lot more cloud computing or edge computing related devices and solutions coming out. Pandemic has given one more direction where people are building out new and new products and applications every day with the help of AI. There are new advancements which are coming out. So the technology, as it grows, the performance testing and engineering should catch up. So that's the biggest challenge. If I have to point out few, maybe the advancement which is happening in multi-cloud or edge computing or AI/ML would be the prime focus. As such, from performance testing and engineering, we will be adapting to it, utilizing this AI/ML model, utilizing this generative AI to come up with much more proficient performance engineering practices. So yeah, you'll see a lot of newer tools, newer practices, methodologies coming out. But the end goal would be the same, to make sure performance of the application or performance of a product is as per the user's need.
All right, sir. So now comes the question which I, literally love to know from our awardees, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Indian Achievers Award?
In winning an Indian Achiever Awards is a great feeling. As soon as I saw that the award is given to me in the email, I was really happy. I had a big smile because Indian Achiever Forum is known to identify people who are doing really well in multiple sectors, not only in tech, beyond that, in education or robotics. And they have identified and facilitated people who are really on top of their field. And it has been a very prestigious and very well known forum to be awarded. And since I'm from India, so I'm working in US. Our roots are Indian, so being awarded from an Indian award, so it always feels special. And I would like to say that it gives me more responsibility and more interest to work more harder towards my goal and make the technology a better place to be in.
Right, sir, and many congratulations to you once again on this achievement of yours. So, now as we have discussed a lot about your professional journey so far and also the upcoming plans that you are having, if you can also let us know about the social contribution that you are giving to the society, please.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate of giving back to the community or working with the community. Sometimes we get really narrow focused on the project we do, on the applications we work on, but there is a bigger world outside. My social contribution has been really good, starting from doing my own research and publishing those papers, and most of them as an open access. People can go ahead and read about it, and also getting a patent and writing a book on a Grafana monitoring tool. So this is my way of giving back to the community and doing some social impact. And apart from this, the AITP organization which we have, it's a free for all, and we have had more than 3,000 followers, hundreds of members joining us. So we have our own board where we are trying to collaborate and provide a platform for all these upcoming IT engineers to thrive. So that's going to be one of the another aspect of my social contribution. And apart from this, I've been very actively involved in judging any international awards or taking part in hackathon, judging that. And also I do review of research papers. And I am a Udemy instructor. I have created a course which has been almost taken by about 1,500 people, and that is also free. So whatever I do, I don't have anything charge associated with it. And also I try to mentor from a couple of platforms like Kriya, where I've done one-on-ones, I've done group sessions, I've done a lot of webinars through LinkedIn, and there are some videos as a social influencer I've uploaded in YouTube. There are a lot of people who have been associated with all this. So there are multiple forums through which I'm trying to make a social impact.
Right, sir. So, last but surely not the least, what message or mantra you would like to give to our younger generation to become successful in their careers?
My message to a new generation is I think they're already much better than what our generation were. They're much more sharper. I would say find your calling, figure out what you really want to do. And technology is a very fun place to be in. Engineering is a very fun place to be in. I would say that explore as much as possible. Give wings to your innovation ideas. Try to collaborate. Have a good networking. Find ways to learn and also find ways to give back to the community. Just have fun. Be more curious. Always try to ask questions like, why is it like this? Why is it not like this? The more and more curiosity comes in with you, the better it is in the long run for you. And I would like to wish all of you a good luck. And I would like to see the future engineers to do much more wonders than our current generation.
And that's a great piece of advice, I must say, sir. So, thank you so very much for joining with us today. It was lovely talking to you, and I wish you all the success for all your future endeavors as well. And may you continue to rise and shine the way you are doing. Thank you so very much for your time today.